audio-guided experience, so listen closely for your next instruction. Air tap, or say, next step to continue. The arrow in the center of your view will guide you to the next item of interest. The menu can be found underneath the table. Access it at any time by saying, Menu. First, we need to take anterior-posterior views of the fracture site with the C-arm imaging device. Air tap when you are ready to view the walk around and explore the radiation zones. Take some time to observe the scan of the broken bone overlaid on the patient's leg. It's important to understand the anatomy in order to find safe entry points for the pins. Air tap anywhere to show the vascular. Other important anatomical structures should be considered. Air tap anywhere to show the nerves. When you are ready, air tap anywhere to view the muscles. With knowledge of the anatomy, we can define the areas for safe pin entry. Air tap anywhere to show these safes. These are the safe zones for correct pin entry. Adherence to the safe zones will help to avoid any damage to the neuromuscular structures, muscles, and tendons. Air tap anywhere to continue. Within the safe zones, we can now choose our incision site. First, follow the guide, and now we need to choose the appropriate angle for pin entry. To help us understand, when you have finished at the cross-section, air tap it again to start placing the pin. Gaze and tap to choose the angle of the pin insertion within the acceptable range. Follow the guide and walk to the position indicated by the footprints. Gaze and tap to choose the angle of the pin insertion. With these angles and safe zones in mind, we can now mark our incision points. A total of 4 incisions are made for this type of fracture. Air tap anywhere to continue. Now we need to assemble our drill. First, we need to attach the coupling. Then, we need to attach the drive. And finally, we attach the screw. The drill is now fully assembled. Observe the drill and air tap to continue when you are ready. To assemble the external fixation frame, first we insert the screws. Then we clamp the rods in place. We then add the combination clamp. We can now gently manipulate the frame to reduce the fracture. Air tap anywhere to continue. After reducing the fracture, tighten the screws to hold the frame in position. This completes our external fixation assembly experience.
Fantastic.